Hi, it's Hazel. Welcome to my channel, Hazel and Aka Design. This is my third video of the day, so let's see if we can be 3 for 3 in the coughing department. I hope not. Anyway, these things came, was it one? Oh, I don't even know anymore. I've just about run out of pre-recorded thrift videos, so let's get right to it. I'm trying to remember where I got this stuff. Anyway, I don't suppose it matters. I saw this Dymo label maker, and it was priced at $1. And it is heavy. This is metal. There is plastic on here. I did try it out in the store once I figured out that this is where you see the actual letter. However, by the time I got to the till, the price tag had fallen off. So Lord only knows what I got charged for it. Anyway, I think this is going to be the cat's meow. Although I did see, of course, I don't remember who it was, and I think I've lost the scrap of paper that I wrote or maybe I saw a video for a very, like, la-di-da. Wait, no, that's not it. La-di-da. Oh, PRT. Label maker. So the woman, I don't know, she probably got it as a promo item and then did a review on it. And I'm telling you, it looked pretty snazzy. But I, of course, I didn't bother, Googling it and, excuse me, seeing how much my price would be and so on. But it looked like the cat's meow, I gotta say. Anyway, I'm pretty happy to have this. Now, the spool that is in here is black. I don't, of course, it didn't come with a book or anything. This is the thing that makes it cut. Now, what does this do? There's this little wheel here. Oh, let's not waste any. Of course, you can't reverse it. Ugh. So I have no idea how you get in there to put a new spool in. And I guess, oh, looky there. I can't see it. Oh, okay. Holy cow. So this is, well, I guess you probably can't see either because I can barely see this. This is the tape right here. So it makes you wonder. Anyway, either I will have gotten a really nice, now it says on here there was $43, then it was reduced to $21.50, and then it says that it was repaired. So maybe I just have a really nice paperweight. Anyway, this was brand new and carded. I really am quite a fan of Fisker's stuff, so I thought I was safe. This one is called Wave. Don't know that it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, but it was brand new, so I knew it would obviously work. I saw Dale, oh my God, at Not Too Shabby Chic. In her Give a Scrap Hop Day, she did a paper ruffle, and she used fancy edgers to cut her paper strip either side, and then also decorated down the sort of the, well, I don't know if the whole length, but down the stitching line. Like, sometimes when I see ideas like that, I think to myself, what the heck? Nobody thought of that, including me, up until now. It just seemed so simple and such a nice spin on things. I haven't had a chance to try it, though. This is Achilles brand stamp holder thing. It's not the first one I have. I don't like that it does this, but I'm thinking that's the nature of the beast. I've tried tightening this. I've taken this off. But I think that once I put some more stamps in, 3, 6, 7, 8, once I put some more stamps in, it will probably stabilize. Right now it's sort of, you know, all the weight's over here. Oh, speaking of that, I also got this. It is just a whole bunch. It's 3, 6, 9, 10 numbers, essentially. Although there is a dollar sign, a pound sign. That was before hashtags. There are little, well, they're blanks, of course, if you wanted a blank. Like maybe you were putting something, a number down, and you wanted there to be a space. So I did try it on a project, just using my Rangers archival ink, and it worked like a hot damn. Here is a dash and a period. What else? Maybe that's it. I wonder if there's a period here. Whoops. Here too, in case a person was doing dollars. Oh, there's an X. Dollar sign. Anyway, I thought it was really neat. And of course, it's well made. Look, at some point it was 12 bucks. So that is that. The other thing, and I paid 50 cents for this. It's a 2024 New York, Cartoons from New Yorker page-a-day calendar. Of course, it has the little plastic frame and the little easel. So I think these guys sort of have a reputation for having pretty clever stuff. It is May 3rd today? I think it's May 3rd. Let's see what the cartoon should be for today. Yes, it's Friday. 2 guys on a desert island. There are 5 bottles with notes stuck in them. And one guy says to the other, I keep meaning to read these. Like he's so darn busy. The one on the cover. So here's a classical pianist. He's in a tux, you know, coat and tails. And it says, great crowd surf misjudgments. So I don't know that I'm going to be ripping this off. But I do like having a chuckle. And I do like clever humor. So, oh my goodness. So this must be it. No, it's not a date. I guess these guys are at home. She says, I brought a book just in case chatting with you turns out not to be the right option for me. That's not very nice. This woman says to the boxer, he's got a weak left hook, but what do I know? I'm only your mother. Anyway, okay, enough about that. I cannot read you every single cartoon. Oh, this is, well, almost the last thing in the non-book department. These are refill pages from some sort of a little old-fashioned address book, Cambridge brand, and of course, they were 25 cents each, so I'm not saying no to that. I kind of have a weakness for, for binders of any size or description. So this would have been like a double-decker checkbook checkbook binder, I think. No, a deposit book? Wait, no, to get, what is this? Oh, that was something else they were trying to sell. So obviously the checks or whatever are long gone, but these pages are here. There's also this heavy-duty plastic thing with pockets. So I have a plan for this. This one is in good shape, so stay tuned for that. Oh, let me show you this. Metric flashcards. Now, of course, there's no date on the box, but there's also no barcode. I cannot remember when the metric system, 1976, when the metric system came into being in Canada. But you can just tell by the graphics and the colors that this is old. So I just kind of flipped through them, stood these guys right side up. Maybe there was a book or something. Hard to know. Anyway, these are flashcards teaching weight, volume. Would there be distance too? Well, length. Okay, so how much does a leaf weigh? 1 gram or 1 kilogram? This flashcard weighs about 3 grams. So, yes, you, Johnny, in the front row, you think it weighs 1 gram? Right, you are. Which one weighs close to 1 gram? A box of crayons, a can of soup, or a playing card? Now we know that 2 paper clips weigh about 1 gram. Oh, Johnny, I called on you just now. Anyone else have a guess? So these could be a lot of fun. They kind of have those, those colors from the era. And clearly they'd just be great as is, stuck in a pocket. Oops. And I don't know, did you ever see the journal I made with the little farm animals puzzle box? I thought I showed that. But let's, one more thing, 2 more things, and then we get to the books. I put this top, these are christening gowns. Now, I don't think even babies wear anything this year. They weren't grouped together. Well, let me just take this off. But no baby is going to walk or be carried around like this. So this is a fairly big one. I don't know. I seem to keep, sorry if you can hear me. I put a couple of Tic Tacs in my mouth at the start of the video. Okay, gone. Lace, wide lace panels, frilly-dilly stuff around the neck and the bodice, poofy little sleeves, and this long bow. Now, I seem to encounter these kind of little vintagey baby things fairly often. I think I told you I took one of them, the one that was in, this is kind of in sad shape too. I wonder, would those be moth holes? I've never seen moth damage on anything, so I'm afraid I don't know. But this is cute. Lace, a little bit of shearing around here. A little, I was going to say the bow is missing. Tiny little bows on the sleeves. And this is pretty long here. This is inset here with 2 rows of lace. So it would be, you can see my hand through there. And then a scalloped skirt, or edging, with more lace. So I thought those were really cute. And look at the tiny little buttons. So I don't know what I'll do with this. This is, well, it's not cotton because it's something a little more drapey than that. But anyway, I just thought that it was kind of, I don't know. It seems like sometimes some of us keep finding the same things over and over again. Now, if I had any wall space left and had decorated in a shabby chic style, you know how sometimes you see in those decor books where people have, a vintage baby dress or chemise or some sort of, or even a lady's dress, just hanging on the wall as part of a vignette, sort of. Okay, books. Books, books, books. Okay, maybe not books. How about cards? These are 20 sparkling greeting cards and envelopes. Now, this was sealed. There were 2 of them. I bought both. And I will be bringing this one set, maybe 2, I don't know, to the Maker's Mark, or to the Angela's live sale. I'm a guest seller on May 16th. Anyway, in typical, I think it's 4 designs, if I'm not mistaken, 4 designs, 5 cards of 4 designs. And, you know, there really is quite a lot of glitter on there. But for people who love fairies and mushrooms and little teeny creatures, this is the place to be. Don't see a date on there. So that's one design. That's another. This is very pretty. Oh, now there's glitter everywhere. Gotta love the purple envelopes. And the other design is a cat with more fairies. And then this one is a fairy, well, a lady fairy and baby fairies on these swans. Water lilies, cattails. So for anyone doing a fairy journal, which apparently I'm going to at some point, this would be a nice addition. If I could get it back in the box, it would be even better. So then, of course, in addition to the, oh my goodness, in addition to the, oh, I was trying to shove it behind the little divider. There is, of course, this portfolio type thing. So this could be used, like this could even be a journal cover. I mean, that would have to be covered, but, or, you know, take the little divider, this thing out, and turn, oh, this does pull out, and turn it into a slipcase for the journal that fits inside. Would that not be beautiful? Anyway, enough about that. Okay, so let's look at books. Well, maybe I'll do the heaviest. Oh, no, let's try to get rid of some of this glitter first. Otherwise, everything will be sparkly. And of course, a little bit of sparkle in our lives doesn't hurt, but I don't know that I want it transferring onto this first book that has like a tweed-like cover. Okay, this is a heavy, big book. I just smashed my finger. And because of YouTube, I couldn't even say what I wanted to say. Okay, almost 12 by 9 by 1 3/4. Oh, let's leave that out. We might need it again. Why don't I make some room here? I'm a little out of practice doing these thrift videos. Okay. This is nice, and this book is pristine. Like there is not a dent or anything on it. History of art. Now, if I'm not mistaken, oh, I was going to say it's all black and white, but it looks like there are some color plates. Now, you do have to ask a friend to help you lift it and move it from place to place, but So there's sculpture. And I like the pages are matte, which is always a plus. If a person wanted to cut these things out, you know, doing a journal focused on art, goodness, there is a lot to be done here. And the other thing, or not and, but or the other thing that could be done is, oh, this is so gross, is altering this book, Mondrian, altering the book and turning it into an art journal of one's own. Because, of course, the size is excellent. Are those feet sticking out? Eek. Eek. Look how sweet she is. Diego Velázquez, 1656. Show you all briefly the other color ones, and then we'll move on. Vermeer. This is a mural of some sort. Resurrection, about 1500, or 1510 to 1515. This panel is 8 feet, almost 9 feet tall. Henry VIII, that's quite a famous image. Mona Lisa. Quite a bit of people in their birthday suits. Of course, that's A-OK in an art book, because so much of art has focused on the human form. This looks like iconography. Portrait of a boy, Egyptian boy. I opened to this image in the store, and I loved it, and I thought, imagine Fussy cutting that out. Okay, a Greek it's Greek. A portrait head, about 80 BC, bronze, 12 3/4 of an inch tall. That would be a gorgeous thing to have. I kind of have a weakness for sculpture. I have a few. I mean, nothing particularly valuable, I don't think, but pieces that I like. It was funny, we got married a long time ago, and one of the first things I bought was this what did you say, like a Grecian woman holding a jug or something like they always did. She's about 15 inches tall. Now, I don't know what that white stuff is. It's not ivory. It's not clay or ceramic. I don't remember what I paid for it, but, you know, still have it like 50 years later. Also have a smaller version of the Lovers. You know that you've seen it. Okay, this is a Allgrove Publishing Classic Reprint Series. It says Catalog of Mission Furniture 1913. And of course, we love stuff like this. Oh, a heck of a lot it does looking at upholstery samples in black and white. Okay, so here's a little bit, I guess, about how they construct their stuff. Look at that guy with the hammer. He's doing some, oh, he's putting casters on. Well, gliding casters. Springs. Look at that mattress. Compared to our 14-inch tall mattresses these days. But, you know, who's your kind of cupboards? Treadle sewing machines. What are those? I guess lace patterns. Oh, lace curtains. Lighting fixtures. Rattan chair or willow chairs. A rocker. Oh, they have prices too. Well, this is leather. My goodness, how outrageous. They wanted $29.75 for it. This one is only $18.50. Quartered oak. Can you imagine how beautiful this stuff would have been? And well made and good material. And now we go to IKEA and say, start the car. Look at the tufting on this. Cowhide covers. That is $65.75. So you get the idea. So I thought that was cool. I like this, not because I intend to start wood carving, but, I mean, it's just pristine. Oh, I haven't been telling you dates, have I? This was first published in 97, and this version is 2005. Always seem to do better by flipping from the back. Okay, so the list price in Canada would have been $25.95 back in the day. But I just, oh, look at all these definitions and or types of wood in the appendix. So there are obviously, you know, kind of how-to photo technique type photos. There are some schematics like that. But then you start seeing the the finished product. That looks like a clove of garlic. And, you know, you kind of have, how do you do that? How? Or that. I have it. I can see it. It's on top of my cupboard. Have you ever seen that wooden sculpture with the three men that appear to be sitting, but yet they're all entwined? I'm thinking, how did they do that? How did they get the chocolate into the Cadbury bar? There's a very flexible young lady. Look at the gouge marks on that wood. Beautiful Balinese head. Again, you know, these finished pieces are just simply gorgeous. Oh, clay head. Don't tell anyone, but I would like a skull. I'll let that just lie there. I would like a skeleton, actually. The whole skeleton. And not a plastic Halloween one. I want an anatomically correct skeleton. Carving a bowl. Look at that. Would that not make a beautiful journal card? Or that, or that, or that? Look at that. A copy of a 15th century vine leaf running band carved in oak by Ashley Sands. Plaster cast of poppy head. I don't understand it. So I thought this was a beautiful book. That is beautiful. Now, I don't know how practical it is to have a wooden thing outdoors, but I am thinking long and hard about, excuse me, commissioning a sculpture for our yard. As farmers, we have a lot of discarded, rusted metal, interesting shapes and sizes and so on. So I guess before that guy gets too old or dies, I should actually get him to come out here, show him what he could use, and let him quote what it might cost. And maybe I will just say no to that dream. I'm sorry, oh no, it's too hard to reach it. I'll probably fall and break my neck. I was going to show you that sculpture and see if you could figure it out. Okay, this one, the step-by-step art of flower arranging. Landscape. Now, is that not a welcoming sight to those of us who like making journals? Let's find a date before we go into 1996. So, from what, if I remember correctly, there are many full-page diagrams that could look. Even these, wouldn't those make cute little? Cut it. Keep the 3 intact and let that be like a journaling card or the start of whatchamacallit, belly band. Straw flowers. Do you remember when those were the hot thing? Yuck. Garlands and wreaths. This is a step back in time in terms of decorating. Isn't purple and red a gorgeous combo? Or do you lean towards the neutrals? Anyway, I guess I don't need to be this pokey with this one. That's a gorgeous color scheme. Purple, orange, red. Look at those roses. Tulips. Tulips. They almost look like roses. Those are clearly doubles. Anyway, I've got a weakness for these things. Okay, what else? The Book of Canadians, an illustrated guide to who did what. There's my Wayne Gretzky. Who are these other people? So some of these are just headshots, basically. I don't even know what. Holy cow! At one point, this was 20 bucks. Herdick Publishers was a publisher based in Edmonton. He did the. Oh, would that have been a Centennial project? No, maybe not. He did the Canada Encyclopedia. I think it's three volumes or 4 volumes. This was done in 1983. Brian Mulroney, he was a prime minister. He just passed away a few, well, maybe it's a month or so ago now. Kind of a dying breed of statesman compared to some of the shenanigans and clown-like behavior going on these days. Wayne and Schuster. I forgot those guys were Canadian. And of course, anybody who came after this is not in here. One of the group of 7. Let's just go to the F's and see if Terry Fox is in here. He should. Oh, maybe he was just doing his run then. He might not be in here. There he is. Poor kid died at the age of, what was he, about 23? 23. I usually, when I think about him, I tear up because of what he did, what he attempted to do. And those, you probably can't see. Those are just little old Adidas, because what the heck existed in 1980 in the way of, you know, high performance shoes. I can't remember how many pairs of shoes he went through in attempting to run across Canada. The amount of money he's raised for cancer research is mind-boggling. There are communities, provinces, all around the world, people do Terry Fox runs every September. I can't remember, did he die in September, or what was the significance of September? He got more than halfway to the Pacific before he had to stop near Thunder Bay. The cancer had spread to his lungs. He had a leg amputated, so he sort of did a hop, skip kind of thing, which you can imagine the pressure that would have put on that hip joint. Yeah, totally one of the greatest people, bar none, Canada or elsewhere. Anyway, so this is, you know, just cool. Cool. Okay, what else have we got here? Now, if you thought you didn't see enough carving, look at this one. Carving architectural detail in wood. And this proves, well, I think it proves it, my theory that when you see a type of book, look around carefully, because whoever donated it probably donated similar type books. You know, similar subject matter, similar author. Okay, this was reprinted in 2002. Now, is it the same author? No, it isn't. This one, I believe, is the better of the two, and it has more architectural type. So, a gate post. If you like shavings, there are pictures of shavings. But see, these kinds of things, those would just be so cool in a kind of an architectural type. Even this, in an architectural type journal. These black and white design drawings. Rosettes. Look at all those chisels and gouges. Beautiful. Look at this. 15th century marble capitals. From Florence. And now if we have plastic siding, thank goodness we upgraded from that. If we have, you know, plastic siding on our houses, we think, oh, yeah, that's progress, baby. Cool. And can you imagine, before 3D printing and advanced photography and everything, can you imagine the skill it would have taken, probably some math too, to get these sorts of things right? Like you start out carving and then you realize, uh-oh, don't have room for the last row. Or these things are not uniform in size. Like, really? Yeah, I'd say there was some math involved. That's another good reason not to be a carver. Wood carver. Oh, see, if I'd have thought of it, I could have shown you the carving that I have of a face. You know, one of those wood. Anyway, you know, you've seen those grizzled old faces. I thought the guy had character. That's just on a table. Huh. Dental molding looks kind of, I don't even know if there's a picture of that here. That's so simple. Greek key. That's beautiful too. Oh, they're contrasting the different profiles between Greek and Roman. You know, if I read half the books I have or thrifted, I could be a pretty smart cookie. I'm too busy tearing them apart. But is this not a great book? This might, you know, maybe I need to attach the hashtag Bolo books to this this video, because it seems like there are quite a few good ones there. This is, I mean, we see these kinds of books all the time. I've never seen this particular one before. It says Mother and Daughter, A Lifetime of Love to be Remembered and Cherished. A record book of love, a gift of memories. Beautiful color. A lot of mauve in here. And what I liked was all the sweet, sweet, sweet borders around each page. So I can, what is the size, by the way? 9 5/8 by 9 5/8. We call that a square. So fold this in half. You've got a gorgeous page. Now it might need a little trimming, top and bottom, or one side anyway, to bring it down to 8.5. Or if you were doing it in tall skinny, I guess that would work too. And then, if it would be so easy to cover the, but that's, you'd only see half of it, so you'd have to cover that up in some way. But hey, we can do that with our eyes closed. Morning Glory. So it's a combination of these sweet plaids, loose style flowers and illustrations and bows and whatnot. Every page is just gorgeous. This would be a really easy one to alter. I don't know, I didn't look carefully enough to see if the patterns repeat. Maybe they do, but that's okay. Morning glories again. Lilies, roses. This one, I don't know, somehow this just appeals to me with the green, the blue, the little shot of mauve. That's, what is that, wisteria? That doesn't grow here. Seems to me I tried once. You can't wish yourself into a more temperate growing zone. Did you know that? Mind you, with global warming, who knows? Okay, I should move these guys out of the way. It's getting hard to open them up. So, whoa, that's a handful and a half. I don't even know what I'm going to end up on here. I should have saved a really special one for the end. It doesn't matter. Okay, Grandma, Tell Me Your Story by Susan Branch. Now this is embossed, and it kind of feels a little bit padded. And again, these books are simply perfect. This one is taller, I think, than the last one. So it's a little over 11, and it's 8.5. So perfect size paper. So I can see gutting this. And we've got a built-in border. We've got something here that could be, we've got horizontal lines. Oh, not so good. Those horizontal lines aren't that good, unless you do a tall skinny. But you could do a tall skinny. So there's a cute little border at the top, tiny little decoration in the corner. It's not heavily illustrated, but what is here is cute. Hours fly, flowers die, new days, new ways pass by, love stays. Ain't life grand? Charm, the quality in others that makes us more satisfied with ourselves. So, look at this cute kitchen bordery thing. So again, I'm sure you've seen this or something similar in your travels. It's really nice when it is in perfect condition. Oh, Louisa May Alcott said, a house needs a grandma in it. So there, find yourself a grandma. Okay, we have, is it 2 or 3 left? I guess 3. Now, I wasn't, I don't know, I was absent for the Mary Engelbrink years. This is a dust jacket. Same sort of cover. Now I can see someone like Diane Hubert using a cover like this too, because, you know, she very much likes using books like that and keeping covers intact. Now this is bigger again, 10 3/4 by 8. So was this the 80s by any chance? Oh, 97. I was out by a lot there. Paper is got a bit of a sheen to it, so there are charts for cross stitch, finished products, cute little things that could be fussy cut. You know, it's very much that country pattern, explosion of color kind of thing. So, I mean, you probably know this stuff better than I do, so I won't spend too much time here. I would imagine that her kits would have been a bit of a challenge. Like, look at all the color changes in there. And I did a lot of cross stitch and petty point my day. Look how cute these teapots are. More teapots. A teapot and a muffin. Oh, here they are. Oh, they're coasters. Stitched on 18 count white Ada fabric. Oh, that is sweet. And when they're that tiny, it doesn't take a lifetime to do it. Anyway, more of the same. Cute little kids sowing seeds. Oh, the dish ran away with the spoon. So I guess now I can say I have a Mary Engelbrink book. And of course, because I have so many candy corn, because I have so many projects that are in queue or waiting on the tarmac, this will just be one of those things that just look at for the time being. Okay, let's do this one. Beginner's Guide to Crewel Embroidery. I thought that was a really cool cover. Don't even know how much I really flipped through it. This looks like it would like to maybe come apart, maybe not. These cute little book covers, magazine covers, could become something. Handmade silk paper. Silk ribbon embroidery. Yeah, you get one book and then you think, well, I must have those too. Look at these. 6 journaling cards right there. Plus these little details that are sprinkled around. Oh, but we'll lose that. 4. Yeah, it's one of those hard choices. Dampen the embroidery. Oh, I guess that's to do a good job of stretching it. Yeah, stretch it. Look at that cute little owl. That's sweet. Carnations. That's nice. Anyway, again, it's all about the imagery. Oh, that blue-green one is pretty eye-catching. I've never, oh, maybe I did do a crewel kit once in my life. That'll make a cool envelope. There a peacock. Did I say what year this was? 2001. Okay, and the final book is this one. Apparently it came from Michael's originally. Vintage Charm Coloring Book. Look at all those kettles and teapots and like, I just thought this was, and houses and pie. Cupcakes or muffins. Those are rugs, I guess. Like, it just seemed, you know, these would make great pages. 8.5 by almost 11. Oh, somebody dared to color something in here. Look at all the books. Always time for tea. So I just thought that the subject matter is right up our alley. Oh, and then these. Oh, I guess this woman. No? This is not very good. Oh, and they're perforated. You can pull them out nicely. Somebody obviously colored. I mean, this is how it was printed. So that's cool. Look, Fussy cut all those chairs. There are the books. So I guess this is sort of suggestions for... Are those cakes big enough? Oh, they're trying to say that this stuff is worthy of framing. Maybe. Shading and blending. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. Oh, so a sewing one. Sewing machine. Where did it go to? Anyway, doesn't matter. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you liked some of the things you saw here today. And maybe keep your eyes peeled for some of them if you're thrifting for books in the near or distant future. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have not already subscribed, I would ask that you please consider doing so. I'm closing in on just a few away from 900, so like we're scratching and clawing our way to 1,000 subscribers. I have made good progress on the prize, the giveaway that will be done after we cross that threshold. And yeah, one of these days I'll show it to you when it seems like the time is right. So again, if you can help me get there, it would be much appreciated. And yes, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.